jardim. E se a internet cair, a gente liga pro vizinho pra rir. É a nossa gente, é o nosso lugar, onde a diversão nunca vai parar. Tongames 18, a resenha começou, onde a amizade o levou, elevou. É ponto pra gente, é vitória no peito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Vem pra comunidade, a festa não tem fim. Do jeito que a gente gosta, no jogo e no jardim. Valeu, galera! Tongamers 18 na área. A gente se vê no próximo levo. Tom Risos. Seis da tarde, o sol descansa na varanda, mas o meu esquadrão já tá em outra demanda. Não é pinga nem modão que a gente quer, é o brilho da tela e o controle na mão. Se vier, vem na fé. O Tom chamou o lobby, cando cheio, o cansaço dali não tem mais meio. É o A, o B, o X e o I no ar. Prepare o seu joystick que o bicho vai pegar. Tongames 18, a resenha começou, onde a amizade o levou, elevou. É ponto pra gente, é vitória no peito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Vem pra comunidade, a festa não tem fim. Do jeito que a gente gosta, no jogo e no jardim. Olha o gatinho ali, de olho no ratinho. Na nossa arena não tem moleza nem carinho. ABX e Ki, e o combo vai subir. Quem piscar primeiro hoje não vai conseguir fugir. O chat tá fervendo, o fone tá no talo. No meio jogatina não me calo. É mais que um passatempo, é o nosso destino. O Tonguens é o nosso campo, o nosso hino. Tongames 18, a resenha começou, onde a amizade o levou, elevou. É ponto pra gente, é vitória no peito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Vem pra comunidade, a festa não tem fim. Do jeito que a gente gosta, no jogo e no jardim. E se a internet cair, a gente liga pro vizinho pra rir.
Salvee.
É a nossa gente, é o nosso lugar, onde a diversão nunca vai parar. Tongames 18, a resenha começou, onde a amizade o levou, elevou. É ponto pra gente, é vitória no peito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Vem pra comunidade, a festa não tem fim. Do jeito que a gente gosta, no jogo e no jardim. Valeu, galera! Tongamers 18 na área. A gente se vê no próximo levo. Tom Risos. Seis da tarde, o sol descansa na varanda, mas o meu esquadrão já tá em outra demanda. Não é pinga nem modão que a gente quer, é o brilho da tela e o controle na mão. Se vier, vem na fé. O Tom chamou o lobby, cando cheio, o cansaço dali não tem mais meio. É o A, o B, o X e o I no ar. Prepare o seu joystick que o bicho vai pegar. Tongames 18, a resenha começou, onde a amizade o levou, elevou. É ponto pra gente, é vitória no peito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito. Jogar como os irmãos é o nosso melhor jeito.
Galera, boa noite, tudo bom com vocês? Então, vamos para mais uma live aqui, sem mais delongas, né? Bora para gameplay aqui. Quartou aí, temos o ZZZ e outros jogos aqui, né? Um som. Acho que Pokémon aí. Aí, sejam bem-vindos. Hum, Aí, galera, obrigado pelo like aí. Eu diria, ZZZ, 2 anos, segundo aniversário. A idade também. O campo e no jardim. Ô, louco, velho.
Perfect timing. A minute later, and I'd be back in the kitchen prepping tomorrow's ingredients. That's pretty good too, right? Getting pretty late out there. Wanna authorize extra whipped cream? Rawr!
Ah,
It'll be ready in a jiffy.
Apertei até errado aqui. Hum, hum. Opa, obrigado aí pelo like, tropa.
I can hear your heartbeat.
A chance to score! No time to deal with you individually. Apologies.
I'll remember your fall.
Spin.
Let me play the final note of your fate.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Hum.
Let's stir up some trouble. There's no escape.
Clear your mind. Solid hit. Score one for me.
Rotate. The tables have turned. Let this era come crashing down right here.
Ta-da!
Dun, dun. Hum. Pam, pam, pam. Pararam, pam, 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 pam.
Up we go. Let's stir up some trouble. Take this. The wind rises.
Thrust and pierce. Your weakness has been exposed. Want to go another round? Strike in an instant.
My turn. What am I gonna do with you? Unruly rascals.
É, deixa eu ver isso aqui. Ah, não. Aqui tem que fazer em parte. Aqui tem que fazer a parte. Pam, pam, para, pam, 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 pam. Obrigado aí pelo like. Ah, a tropa pra cima. Bom, vamos continuar aqui, né? Foi o mais passando rápido, gol. Agora. Ah, e aí, RDG? Aí sim, hein? Que vídeo. Boa noite.
Wise, you're
Não,
finally
mano,
back.
não sei se você chegou a ver o vídeo lá do jogo lá.
Huh?
Bora,
Belle, what's
nossa,
wrong?
cara, aquilo
Why
lá.
do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retroflex zone. If
The
Renee
Witcher
hadn't used her
3.
phone to let me know
Ah,
you were safe, I was about to
jogão,
grab Billy
jogão
and
também.
Sophia and come looking for you.
Sorry. That's my fault.
Aquele
Should've
jogo
let
lá,
me know. Wayne, how did
maneiro, eu
Renee
gravei o
know my
primeiro.
phone password?
Aquele jogo lá, eu tive que gravar,
So,
soltar
what
ele às
exactly happened
pressas,
after you lost contact with Fairy?
porque a demo ia fechar.
You shared each
Eu ia
other's
soltar o
memories.
outro. Eu ia
You
soltar o
knew
outro,
about doing
mas
implants really bad?
aí, como a demo ia fechar, Pra outra aqui. Passar isso na frente.
I don't know. Nothing like this has. But Remiel said she saw something. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Both times
Você
Thamiel was
gravou
there.
primeiro, né?
But you spent quite some time with Remiel before, and nothing like that happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. Feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Dracena the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
Tinha os diamantes? Que diamantes? Sabe que eu cheguei tarde hoje, nem
Night after
te...
tomorrow?
Tem isso?
Lady Dracena will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Dracena's hosting it herself?
No
Does that mean the
YouTube não tá,
CCD's singularity leakage
não tá
issue has already
ativado.
been resolved?
Tá ativado
Most
não?
likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled
Os
it.
presentes?
I heard that there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Lindvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrom. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
Não é isso não? Ué? Deixa eu ver aqui. Tem que ser no celular mesmo? Ou tem que ser no site? Então, consegue ativar pelo aplicativo YouTube Studio ou tem que ser no site? Né? Só não tá aparecendo. Vai. Estranho então. Deve ser do. Depois, depois eu vou dar uma olhada.
So there are still guests stuck in
Será que
Virya.
não é o formatão?
Oh, Wise.
Deve ser o
There's no
formato
way that was
vertical,
Salvee.
não?
You know he already...
Yeah.
Wise. I get it. Seeing Truvia again was bound to bring back a lot of memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy,
Vai.
they're gone.
Hey, Belle, why do you look even more upset than I do? Anyway, let's leave the past where it belongs for the night. We should both get some sleep. We worked hard to get our schedule back on track. You wouldn't want to ruin it now.
Yeah, you too. Don't stay up late. And no scrolling under the
Tá
covers.
com
I'll be
8.000 horas para a galera nova poder monetizar. Que isso?
Maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone before I call
Ou
it
então
night.
você que não.
If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me who the culprit really is.
8.000 horas?
Wise? Your light's still on. Still working?
Hum.
Wise? I told him to go to bed early, and here we are. Huh? These scattered papers
Não
here.
muda nada. Ah, graças
Notice, these
a
are
Deus que nós
graphs
conseguimos,
Master
né?
used to analyze the culprit's intentions.
Mas
Additional
8.000
notice.
horas, mano.
Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake Master.
I know, Fairy. He needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then, first assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established so far.
Mas
Understood.
o
Displaying all current
The
findings and
Witcher,
analysis
eu já vi
for second
gameplays
assistant.
dele, ele é muito bom, cara.
Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities
Não
are
é um
only
jogo
used
que eu
for
vi.
further deduction.
Depois eu vou mandar pra você ver.
Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangbu victim, he also
Mas
set
eu
a
achei o jogo
specific activation time and
insano, velho.
activation
Eu achei o
location.
jogo louco.
So for the culprit, what matters was the time and location, not the victim's identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy,
Beleza.
can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and where each occurred.
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy, why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records?
É difícil, mano.
Second assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for second assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflex zone, the CCD. Looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around Buastrom. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative.
É verdade.
Exist in archived records.
Mas
Did you mark
o
the
próprio.
locations
Lembra
of bees
quando
reacting
era
to
bom usar o
singularity leakages
Orkut,
as
cara?
well?
O Orkut
Understood.
era massa
Corresponding
de
locations
usar.
have been added to the
Os
map for
caras
second assistant.
tentaram trazer
The positions changed a lot. No
ele
wonder
de
Lady
volta,
Dracula
mas
spent so long dealing with the
não.
CCD's singularity leakage problem. Huh? Fairy, what's the significance of
Eu,
these
eu
affected
lembro
areas?
que
Answer. These
eles,
indicate
eles
multiple
colocou um tal
singularity
de
leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and
Google
location.
Plus, uma coisa assim.
Analysis. Under these
G
conditions,
Plus.
multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real.
So what you're saying is multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap? Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest to overlapping.
Understood. Generating new analysis results for second assistant.
Tinha um rede também que é legal,
This is it.
que eu usava,
This
eu
has to
gostava
be
de
it.
usar. Chamava Snow.
How long was I out? The fairy, I said wake me up.
Eu vou
That's not
falar
it. Look at this.
dessa rede.
Fairy and I found out why the culprit is creating these
Snow.
singularity leakages.
What is this?
This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week, 3 days after we rescued Toby. Each of these singularity leakages overlaps with the others, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Skamo Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit
Tinha
could
uma
use this area
que
to move something from
também
Scarlet
acabou.
Hollow to Buastrom.
Não sei se você ouviu falar, chamada.
Couldn't be.
Eu acho que nem existe mais, eu acho que é a Nimo. Nimo TV.
Yeah, I
Já ouviu
think so
falar?
too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district.
Não conhece?
When you encountered it before, it already showed a clear tendency to be attracted to singularity leakages.
Okay, but what happens after that? Once Gertablulu was moved into Buastrom's urban district, then, and besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone found it?
Lá era.
Follow the trail of the singularity leakages
Era
and
tipo
investigate
assim.
on site.
Você tinha que abrir live e a sua live não podia cair, né? Se caísse ali, aí você perdia perdia lá o que você conseguia durante a live lá. Aí eu fazia live lá, cara, mas aí pagava muito pouco. Tipo, era diamante o negócio lá, os diamantinhos.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left and find a new lead.
Depois surgiu a buiá, né? Buiá.
I slept pretty badly last night. Oh well.
A,
I should head downstairs and find
a
Billy and the
plataforma
others
de
first.
streamer da Free Fire. Meu Deus do céu, aquilo lá era.
Wise! There you are! Belle already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at all!
Tinha até uma galera que
All right, time to investigate the
frequentar,
site.
ia
We'll head
ia
to the
na
energy hub
live.
and trace the singularity
Quando eu abri a
leakages as they
live,
appear.
tinha uma galera que ia lá
Fairy and I will stay here
prestigiar.
and back you up remotely,
Mas
just like
depois.
before. Wise, if you run into the culprit or Gertablulu, don't do anything reckless, okay? Your safety comes first.
Don't worry, Belle. I promise I'll be extra careful.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Belle. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Wise and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem!
Esses lugares, né, dessas plataformas que lá você podia colocar música.
Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go.
Você podia colocar música, eu colocava umas músicas lá agora no YouTube, né? YouTube já viu, né? Não.
Wise, we're here. Stay sharp, and if things go south, just run. Huh?
YouTube, qualquer menção de som,
It looks like
assim que acaba a live lá, já tá lá. Notificação. É impressionante, cara.
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office? Valina brought me here before.
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gerta Blulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
Strange. We expected the trail of singularity leakages to lead into Buastrom, but why would it end at Lady Dracina's office?
Hmm? Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now! You startled
Opa,
me. What are you all
pera aí que
doing here?
oscilou o negócio aqui.
Why?
Voltou aí, gente? Voltou? É uma pequena oscilação.
I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gerta Blulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now. And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Lady Dracina, do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gerta Blulu is most likely... Wise, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities...
It's all right, Lady Dracina. We're all friends here. It shouldn't be an issue.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh, Lady Dracina.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe even getting silenced permanently. Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Wise and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Wise back to you. Right away, no problem, Lady Dracina. Me and this robot vacuum will disappear right now. We already stopped listening.
Something
Mas
feels
estranho.
off. Why am I treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracina send them away like that? Should I call them back here?
What is it, Wise? Something on your mind?
It's nothing, Lady Dracina.
Come here, Wise. I'll tell you what happened that night. That night, I had just returned to my office. I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around here.
Now that you mention it, there still is a faint trace of ether in this room.
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracina, are these documents connected to the incident?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data daily reports. They don't seem to have much in common. What's going on? My eyes just... Wait, that ethereal broke in several days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me, Feels more like behind me. Pyrois! I knew it. You're not Lady Dracena. What exactly are you?
Lady Dracena. I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Truvia.
No.
No. Move, now. Lady Dracena, are you
Mano,
unharmed?
vocês
We received
viram?
word that something inside the CCD... Is that... Miss Truvia? How did this...
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the bleeding.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Wise.
Wise? Lady Dracena.
Olha, você vê,
forgive
cara,
my
ele culpou
boldness,
o Wiz.
But do you mean... Mr. Wise gravely wounded Miss Truvia?
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity between Wise and Truvia. But I believe Wise must have acted on impulse. He would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Wise and get to the bottom of this. He just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle this, Sigrid? Sigrid, is something troubling you?
My apologies, Lady Dracena. I will find Wise at once and bring him back to you.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Sigrid. And about tonight? Keep it quiet for now. We don't want our guests who've just arrived to feel any unnecessary panic.
Yes, Lady Dracena.
Go, Sigrid. Go fulfill your duty.
Caramba, velho, vocês viram?
Find him. Arrest him. Then, bring him back to me.
A sorte do Wiz que ele
Pyrois!
salvou ele.
Why did you pull me away? Truvia. She was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving. Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way to save her. And that thing that appeared like Sunbringer, we cannot face it on our own.
But aren't you powerful, Pyrois? You're supposed to be powerful, Pyrois! So why? Why didn't you use that power to save her?
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of Rose Galifer buried alongside your old classmate? Acting on impulse won't save her, and it won't help you either. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing finds you, and then go do what only you can do. What you have to do.
Something only I can do. But right now, I can't do anything.
Eita, ferro, hein?
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day. How did you end up like this?
Ramiel, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their fugitive. So, how... All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case, Why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes.
Gente. Gente. Que isso?
All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with. Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The bamboo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Mr. Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Romeo.
Since when did you become so obedient? That isn't like you at all. If you really want to show your thanks, here, it's your turn.
My turn? To do what?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn to return the favor.
All right.
You know, Wise, I've never liked rainy days. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry them. The same goes for taking a shower, though at least I can manage to keep my wings from getting too wet.
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, huh?
Yes, honestly, it's miserable and such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this strange smell that I can never wash out. So, the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But with wings this large, there are always spots I can't reach. Before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's bed and roll around, drying my wings on her sheets.
Huh? Wait, why would you crawl into someone else's bed? Wouldn't that make her upset?
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did notice me, she was absolutely furious. And no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Slowly drying the spots that were still damp. Wise, do you know what New Eridu's records say about what became of Belly and me?
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of duty.
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, in a sense, it isn't entirely wrong. After all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside our weapons.
The Karma Core inside the Void Hunter's weapons?
That's right. Remember the enchainer I mentioned before? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special core known as a karma core, found only within an enchainer. According to RK, a karma core differs from an ordinary ether core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly by the creator. The creator made the karma cores, a power capable of back then, after a law RK and Sunbringer, they wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the karma core once and for all, while allowing humanity to harness the power within it. In the end, they found a way to seal the karma core within Porceloy, and from that, they forged the Void Hunter weapons.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons ultimately comes from the creator?
Yes, which is exactly why there are so many side effects. At the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly he might finally overcome the Hollows once and so. When RK and Sunbringer proposed the plan, we never doubted it for a moment.
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK's...
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunter.
They fused you with a karma core.
It meant we'd become artificial enchainers. No more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu. Looking back, I can hardly believe I fell for RK's lies so easily.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participant, or rather, the final test subjects. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one to enjoy the spotlight. If only I'd realized what she was thinking soon.
Ramiel.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful, detailed plans. So, I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was his cleverly disguised plan all but whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control and Belly becoming a new enchainer. As for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Thaumiel, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half enchainer.
Yes, sir.
Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Thaumiel's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended animation. I didn't fully awaken from the sealed Persena's hollow until about a year ago.
The power of temporal patterns.
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place. That's an example. The Karma Core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the flow of time. And because I partially fused with the Karma Core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on a smaller scale. But that's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of this? Still, now that I've told you so much... It's your turn.
Huh? My turn again? For what exactly?
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and answered anyway. Now, it's your turn.
I wasn't actually going to ask you anything. You simply started explaining it on your own.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Belle and I started there. They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Mosient, the head of High Ambitions Corp. They were exceptional students as well, so it didn't take long for them to become some of the Academy's most talked about students. We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time, and before long, we became close friends. Back then, we all had ambitious plans for the future, understanding the Hollows, perhaps even conquering the 6 Great Hollows. In our teacher's words, we were meant to seize the sun called Helios. Later, the 4 of us who ranked at the top became the only 4 people ever to have smart ocular implants. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico. He died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions Corp the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambition's rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined we'd meet again like that. Belle and I were seriously injured, but we still wanted to go back to the ruins of Helios, to save as many people as we could. We begged Truvia for High Ambition's help. We promised we'd guide them through the Hollows, that we'd do whatever it took. But she turned us down without hesitation. I can't really remember what happened after that. But on that day at Helios, no one made it out alive except Belle and me. Then, in Roscalifer, I met Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt as though she were talking about someone else's life. I didn't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's, or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah, there won't be another chance. Truvia, she was killed by Dracena. By that thing pretending to be Dracena.
Something pretending to be Dracena. Wise, what exactly happened before I found you? Will you tell me? I see. So that means Dracena, the youngest of the Sunbringers, had already... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
what's happening outside?
I'm not sure. Let's go find out.
Forgive me, but I cannot obey.
Is that secret?
Ainda que lutar contra a seguinte.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Mr. Wise is here, and I have come to take him back. Please do not stand in the way of my duty.
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Wise, hide for now. I'll think of something. Wise? What are you doing?
Secret. There's no need to pressure them. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Mr. Wise.
But I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
Well, since Wise has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not, Deputy Director?
Remiel. Now that is an unexpected development. Mr. Wise, Lady Dracaena has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So please. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of Lady Eldrada...
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one who dies.
Oh, shit.
How can you be so sure before you actually try?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with. But are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you outright. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu in disguise.
What did you say?
Huh? I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Wise? I thought you'd figured it out already.
That's quite a leap. I know that definitely wasn't Lady Dracaena, but... Gerta Blulu? How is that even possible?
That is quite a story you've come up with, Remiel.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, "How dare you slander Lady Dracaena?" followed by you charging straight at me with your spear. I was quite prepared for that. Or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD might not be the real one?
What makes you so certain that it was Gerta Blulu?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my trust in Wise, and a little reasoning. According to Wise's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Dracaena's office. Then the false Dracaena showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Wise for good. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first target. After that, Sigrid, Dracaena ordered you to bring Wise back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah. Sigrid, I understand why you'd find it hard to believe, but this is what I saw with my own eyes.
I did receive orders from Lady Dracaena. But what does that prove?
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Wise's description, I assumed Lady Dracina's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an enchainer. But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing orders to you. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Wise's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainer larvae, it is entirely possible that either Gertablulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially fused with Dracina.
How could that even be possible?
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of explanation. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gertablulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we simply haven't discovered yet. As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous. Had it appeared in Buastrom, it couldn't possibly have gone unnoticed. So, either it was Gertablulu or a 3rd enchainer larva we haven't discovered yet. It attacked Lady Dracina, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating her. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, 2 people fighting over the same controller. Dracina's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core. Judging by the current situation, it seems Gertablulu has the upper hand.
That is still nothing more than speculation. And if Mr. Wise deceived you, then none of your conclusions would hold.
It's true. I have no way of proving that I wasn't lying.
It's all right, Wise. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told me. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is allowed to lie. And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's still room for us to talk. Wouldn't you agree?
What is it you want to talk about?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament, of course. So, interested? There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.
The retroflux zone. I never would have thought you would be hiding here.
Oh? And here I thought you would let me go on purpose.
Sabe que tá em missão online.
I never expected the Airspace Patrol surveillance network to have such a glaring blind spot.
Would you call it that? Before all this, I wouldn't have believed anyone would willingly live in the sewers with a whole colony of bamboo either.
I was pretty shocked when I first got here too.
All right, let's save the small talk for later. Let's discuss how we're going to deal with Gerta Blulu. Or rather...
Boa noite, boa noite.
First of all, the enemy has already taken control of
Deixa eu atualizar o bonequinho
that
aqui.
effectively gives it access to Roskalifer's communications network as well. In other words, we can't communicate with anyone through electronic means right now. If we do, it'll notice us almost immediately.
Lady Dracaena did give orders to keep a close
Tudo
watch
bom?
on
Tudo
any
bom contigo?
unusual communications
Oh, valeu,
on the
valeu.
island.
Obrigado aí
The
pelo
enemy is
like
already
aí.
starting to show the cloven hoof. No offense to horse tyrants, of course.
Go on.
Dealing with it wouldn't actually be difficult. The real problem is how to do it quietly. Even I can't be sure I could bring it down in a single strike. None of us knows how deeply it has fused with the Karma Core. If we act rashly, worst case, everyone in Roskalifer ends up witnessing
Então,
Lady Dracaena
temos aí os nossos
ethereal.
jogos aí.
Even if we manage to save Dracaena, to Roskalifer, all we've really done is save a monster that could turn into an ethereal at any moment.
I never thought you cared about Roskalifer's order and stability.
Why wouldn't I? This is the utopia my friend built with her own hands.
Remiel's right. We need a way to keep the imposter contained without drawing any attention. Sneaking back into the CCD again probably won't work. Even if Sigrid helped us and cleared out all the guards, the imposter would notice the moment she did anything out of the ordinary. Unless we could somehow lure the imposter out of the CCD and into somewhere isolated. Somewhere no one would notice. Wait. Remiel, Sigrid, I know how we can deal with the imposter without drawing anyone's attention.
Oh?
Please, go on.
Tomorrow evening, the CCD will be holding a welcoming banquet for the island's guests in its reception hall. Lady Dracaena is scheduled to host it herself. Means she'll have to appear in person.
That does sound promising. We could go in as guests instead of forcing our way into the CCD. That would save us a great deal of trouble.
But, Mr. Wise, with so many guests around, how do you plan to stay unnoticed?
What if a singularity leakage were to appear at the exact moment the imposter makes an appearance? Or rather, a passage formed by multiple singularity leakages. That's how it was transferred to Buastrom in the first place. So naturally, we can use the same method to send it back. And if there are no airspace patrol soldiers near the hollow at the time, then it shouldn't attract any attention, right?
I am starting to lose track of what you mean, Mr. Wise. How are you going to make a singularity leakage appear in the CCD reception hall at that exact time?
Yesterday, Remiel and I found the culprit's crime scene at the bottom of the retroflux zone. We also figured out how those singularity leakages are being created.
Boa noite.
I think I can make something similar. As long as we keep it under control, nobody at the banquet should be in any danger.
Fighting fire with fire, are we?
Yeah. As long as we have stable hollow observation data to run the calculations. Oh, wait. No. I don't have the HDD with me. And I can't contact Bell or Ferry either. So, how am I supposed to get stable hollow observation data?
Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong.
If you are concerned about obtaining stable observation data, while I am not an expert in that field, I should still be able to offer some assistance. There is a derelict area known as Rosewick within the Scommel Hollow. During patrols, we discovered equipment there that is similar to what the CCD uses to process Rosetta data. However, due to their excessive size, they were left abandoned on site and never retrieved.
If the equipment is still operational, we should be able to make use of it. But without data boot to handle the calculations, that would probably take... Oh, the Enna Gang's Bangbu. Most of the Enna Gang's Bangbu used to be CCD data boo. If they're willing to help us.
Don't you remember, Wise? In their eyes, those 3 Sunbringers are all imposters. Anyway, leave this to me. At the very least, Prophet Boo should be willing to do me this favor. That leaves one final question. How are we supposed to get into Scommel Hollow without tipping off the imposter?
Why are you both suddenly looking at me like that?
Oh, nothing. I simply thought a
Ah,
certain
tá jogando agora há pouco.
patrol deputy director might be able to get us into Scommel Hollow.
At first light tomorrow, I will return here and find a way to get you to Rosewick. I can also pretend I never saw you tonight. That is all the assistance I can offer. And if I discover that everything you have told me is false, I will personally answer for tonight's decision, whatever the cost. Before I leave, there is one final matter I would like to confirm with you, Remiel.
Mm-hmm.
You once attempted to assassinate Lady Eldrada. Why, then, are you going to such lengths to save Lady Dracena?
Because none of them are the Sunbringer I'm looking for. To me, they're no different from this city in the sky. They're all gifts Sunbringer left behind for the world. I simply don't want to stand by and watch the things my friend cherished be destroyed by monsters from who knows where.
Oi? Uhum.
Feels like way too much happened today. My brain can barely keep up. There's no way I'm making it back to Amber Hall. I guess I'll have to stay. I hope Bella and the others won't worry. No,
É.
Oh, Sigurd's here so early. I'd better go take a look.
Pam.
Good morning. I have secured a carriage for the Rosewick area. As promised, I will escort you there.
How do you intend to get us there? Surely not under the pretense of transporting newly captured fugitives.
Of course not. I brought
Os
this.
foragidos.
That hesitation was very telling. She really did consider taking us there as prisoners.
So, what's inside?
Costumes and props. They should allow you to accompany me openly into Scommel Hollow.
I see. Airspace patrol uniforms. Not a bad idea.
Right. If we're disguised as airspace patrol soldiers and accompany you in the hollow, this should work. Thank you, Secret.
Yes. That is the plan. In any case, please hurry and change. Time is short. We must depart as soon as possible.
Hey, look! What's that?
Wait a second. There are two Mr. Roars?
Is something the matter? Why have you fallen silent? Is the size incorrect?
It's, not just the size. Though the size is certainly part of the problem. Secret, are you serious? You expect this to fool the airspace patrol soldiers?
Yes. I believe it should serve well enough.
No, there's no serving here. The deputy director of the airspace patrol traveling with Mr. Roar. Two Mr. Roars, no less. Is there anything in Rose Califer more suspicious than that?
Remiel, calm down. I'm sure Sigrid has her reasons for this.
In truth, it was already rather late by the time I returned yesterday, and as luck would have it, one of our squad members found a Mr. Roar mascot suit near Beckford Street during yesterday's routine patrol.
Beckford Street. Remiel, is this the one you left there the day before yesterday?
Oh? So you are fond of Mr. Roar too, Remiel?
I am not. How did you even arrive at that conclusion?
The other one is mine. In any case, once we enter the outpost, I ask that you both cooperate and play your parts as Mr. Roar properly. Do not do anything that would reveal your identities.
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. From now on, we're the Roar twins. Rawr!
You seem rather pleased with yourself.
Stay in character, Remiel. Every sentence Mr. Roar says must end with "rawr."
Understood, Deputy Director Sigrid. Roar!
Very well. Since you are both prepared,
Oh. Que isso? Que isso, ó. É.
I never thought I'd be putting this outfit on a second time.
Looked to me like you were enjoying yourself last time.
you two, do not forget to add "rawr" to the end of your sentences.
Good morning, Lady Sigrid! Up and about early as always, huh? They are?
Mr. Roar.
I know it's Mr. Roar, but, why plural?
Obviously, Mr. Roar.
Huh. Since when did that become part of his backstory? I've never heard of that before.
Did you really think Rose Caliver's massive pancake demand could be handled by a single Mr. Roar? Mr. Roars, please tell my subordinate the truth.
I'm the Mr. Roar who works on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Rawr!
I'm the Mr. Roar for the Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday shifts. Rawr!
That signature catchphrase. Yeah, that's definitely Mr. Roar. Wait, no, that's not the point here. Lady Sigrid, why have you brought Mr. Roars out here?
For pancakes?
Huh. Pancakes. Is that some kind of mission code name?
Oh no, he's definitely suspicious. And why pancakes? Who would bring Mr. Roar into the hollow just for pancakes?
I can't believe I actually went along with this absurd disguise plan.
I get it now, Lady Secret!
Huh?
The pancake ingredients were lost in the hollow, weren't they? That's why you rushed two Mr. Roars in to help search for them. I understand completely! Rose Califer needs pancakes just as much as Airspace Patrol needs you and Lady Linvern!
What is this guy even talking about? How did he get from pancakes to that?
Affirmative. That is correct.
Lá entrou na.
No, that is definitely not what you meant. That pause was way too obvious.
Oh, I understand everything now! Lady Secret, please, wait a moment. I'll let you and the two Mr. Roars through right away!
I don't want to think about how any of this makes sense anymore. Rar!
Agreed. My head hurts too. I'm starting to think a second brain might be necessary. Rar.
The route is ready. We may depart whenever you are prepared.
Senhor, os dois rugidos. Oh, acho que é. Só os dois rugidos. Essa foi boa. Vamos lá pro fazer as missões do NTE. E agora vamos de NTE na área. Vai estar o Wi-Fi ativo. Ah, é. Simbora. Tararã. É. Parampam, parampam. Ai, ai, vamos ver aqui.
I'm not a good person to kill time with.
Deixa.
Providing back.
Freezer, I'm here to help. Time for a night. Let's all crawl back into Mommy's belly.
Uhum.
Don't get dragged in.
What a hassle.
É.
I'll take one. Time to take a harder approach. Stand down.
Divide. Like zero.
Freezer, I'm here to help. Have fun in your dreams. Nightmares. super scary inside my dreams. Those who can't learn will have to be nullified. Sorry.
Ramtana, support me.
Eu não entendo como é que... Como ela transforma os colegas em ovelhas e depois para voltar. Aí que tá, né? Hum.
Tag, you're it. Save and leave the accompaniment to me. Lacrimosa. Let's all go home early today. Time to switch sides up. More coming through. Shift change. Go rest for cut to dawn.
Good thing I'm not comprehending. May you find eternal peace.
Stop them all away! Watch out, fool! Let go.
Dispel.
I heard your love variation! You're Lacrimosa. Angry.
Rest for a moment.
Ready to save the day! Now it's my time to shine!
Time to eat.
Good thing I'm not. Everything with form is unreal. Comprehend.
Time to switch with the beast! You're it! Watch your step! Leave it to Lacrimosa. Stay there. It's over. Bye-bye.
Ah, velho. Hum. Tem hora que deu esse pequeno erro ali, né? É, vamos ver como é que tá a questão do banner, né? 5 dias, horas para trocar o banner. Ah, cara, eu quero fazer isso aqui, ué. Como é que desbloqueia? Desbloqueia traz a missão, deu episódio combate contra um. Ah, pera aí que eu vou recuperar a vida aqui. Ué.
I heard you're calling.
Time to eat.
Precise choice.
Time to switch up the beat. Coming through. Leave it to Lacrimosa.
Good thing I'm not that. May you find eternal peace.
Time to eat. Watch your step. Lacrimosa. Angry.
Nada.
Selfless, formless.
It's over. Bye-bye. Today, Black Mimosa had a good dream. Woke up happy too. But can't remember what the dream was about.
Ah, que pertinho.
Time to switch up the beat. Get ready. Time for a stunning entrance. Tag, you're
Morpheus.
Ramtana, support me. If only I had wings.
Pô, tá certo.
Taking a shortcut down. All in one go. Ramtana, support me.
Ó.
If only I had wings.
O cara entra na frente, velho. Viu? Ah, já que eu tô aqui, vou pescar. Hã. Nossa, na hora que eu.
Swing my claws!
É, acho que tá bom, né?
Got something to say? I'm not a good person to kill time with. Got something to say?
Find.
Shift change. Go rest now. Today, Black Mimosa had a good dream. Woke up happy too. But can't remember what the dream was about.
Ai, ai, ah, vou fazer aqui. Mas eu vou deixar pra próxima transmissão. Domingo, no caso. E, galera, então. Chegamos ao fim de mais uma live aí, né? É. Agradeço a todos pela presença. Agradeço a todos pela presença, pelo like aí, né? Pelo apoio. E sexta-feira retornaremos aqui no YouTube aqui com mais uma live de Ghost Hunter, né? Vamos ver se a gente zera, né? Se a gente conseguir zerar sexta-feira, vai ficar na outra. Mas não, sexta-feira. Vamos planejar pra zerar esse jogo, né? Então, é isso. Muito obrigado a todos. Fique com Deus, galera. Falou. Até mais.
Na roça ou na cidade, tô sempre na zoeira. Ligo o console, pego o controle, começa a brincadeira. No canal tem risada, gameplay e emoção. É Tom Gamers na parada que só tem diversão. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O tom tá dominando, você não vai esquecer. É desde hip hop, misturando sem parar. Vem com a gente na jogada, bora detonar. Yo, aqui é combo de rima com precisão. Chegou Tadeu, Alé, ganhamos na missão. No freestyle ou no campo, a vibe tá perfeita. De joystick na mão, só vitória na receita. A zoeira não para, é risada até o fim. De Minecraft a GTA, tudo rola por aqui. Se inscreve no canal, vem curtir a sensação. Tom Gamers é o nome, tá no topo da missão. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O tom tá dominando, você não vai esquecer. É desde hip hop, misturando sem parar. Vem com a gente na jogada, bora detonar. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O tom tá dominando, você não vai esquecer. É desde hip hop, misturando sem parar. Vem com a gente na jogada, bora detonar. É zoeira e vitória, tamo sempre no controle. Tom Gamer está na área, segura esse roller. Então bora jogar e compartilhar. Aqui o game é rei e a zoeira vai reinar. É no game na zoeira que é hip-hop. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O tom tá dominando, você não vai esquecer. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O tom tá dominando, você não vai esquecer. É desde hip-hop, misturando sem parar. Vem com a gente na jogada, bora detonar. É no game, na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O tom tá dominando, você não vai esquecer. Entender de hip hop, misturando sem parar. Vem com a gente na jogada, bora detonar. Hip hop, sertanejo hip hop, misturando sem parar. E a zoeira não para, é risada